Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So, we are reacting to a Stanley Clarke song called Anna. She Loves the Good Life. Ooh. And this was requested by Gerald. So, thank you so much to Gerald for requesting this. And I believe this song came out in 2003. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of Stanley Clarke. So, yeah, this is going to be a first. So, thank you so much, Gerald. And let's get into it. Oh, the chords, man. Come on. Wow. What on earth? I didn't know it was going to be instrumental. Oh my God. So is he? So what is he? Okay, so associated performer, composer, producer. Guitar, Michael Thompson. Drums, Jerry Brown. Bass, Reggie Hamilton. Flute. Oh my God, I didn't hear the flute. Hubert Laws. Saxophone, Everett Harp. Saxophone, Doug Webb. Trumpet, Michael Hunter. Trombone, Nicholas Lane. Trombone, Reggie Young. So, I'm assuming then the violins definitely were. They were obviously like added in terms of like the production, like yeah, must have been because there's literally no one played in the violin, so it was basically the electronic basically like on the software, which is amazing actually because that sounds insane. Wow, I was wondering that because there was elements of it, especially the violin parts that was so. I was wondering. I was like, oh, I'm intrigued to see like, yeah, who did that because it felt so. It wasn't just sort of long strings. There was like elements of the shorter strings in there, and sort of. It was just a lot, man. It was just insane. It was like I put here like. I feel like it went from like old Hollywood vibes to like this Spanish sort of flamenco sort of guitar, but then it had this futuristic feel to it as well. And even the cover, like it's giving like Matrix vibes. You know what I mean? With his glasses and like the leather thing, the leather jacket, like and the red. It's just giving like real like hey, but then the red's kind of giving this like romantic sort of sexy vibe, this ominous vibe that's with the guitar and like even the guitar, the acoustic guitar at the start, but then also the guitar that came. Michael Thompson, what a G, Michael Thompson. But the guitar, it sounded really acoustic, but it sounded like an electric acoustic guitar. Is that a thing? Like that makes no sense. What is that, guys? Can help me out? Like. Because that right here, that sounds really electronic, but it sounds acoustic at the same time. I'll have a look in a second, but if anybody knows before I get to that bit, feel free to comment down below. Because I'm just like intrigued because this is such a unique sound. Like I've never heard like a sound like that where it sounds really electronic but also sounds acoustic at the same time. It's amazing. That merging of the two was amazing. Like that's what I feel the song was. It's really because when I saw it was like 2003, I was like, oh, this is probably going to be quite like 2003 sort of. It looked like an R&B track, but this is like I love the instrumental and I love like. Does it say vocals? Lyricist. I'm guessing that was associated perform. I'm guessing those were his vocals, correct? I'm so intrigued by this artist because it's like I'm just really intrigued by him because it's like what? Yeah, I'm gonna look into him in a little bit later, but I'm just like wow, like he like had a whole team with him, like loads of people on the thing, but he was like the producer, composer, associated performer. So I'm guessing it was his vocals. Like wow, what a like breath of fresh air. For this one, wow, oh my God, but like the violin intro, you guys know. I feel like you guys are sending me violin heavy stuff because I love me some violin. But even this, it's giving old Hollywood, like, oh, like that's what it's giving. And then and then it's like modern too with like the vocals. I can't remember what he said, but Anna maybe he said, but like I don't know, bro. God, could you have a more beautiful introduction? I don't think so. Oh my God, like, I'm trying not to cry because I need to be somewhere, like, after this. And I'm like, not that I'm wearing makeup, but still, fuck it. Let's just let them pour. Because, I just love that introduction. It was so, like, hats off to him for composing this. Like, seriously, like, oh my God. Like, so he must have done the violin bits then as like, he must have played them in. As in, like, probably using keys or whatever. Like, you know how it is with the softwares and that. And I'm just, like, in awe. Like, I'm like, what? Like, it's so beautiful. Like, it's actually so beautiful. Like, what an intro. And then it goes dun, 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 like, in the proper, like, early 2000s vibe. Oh, he's saying Anna, 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 Anna. And that, even the way the quality of the vocals is so early 2000s. So I really love how, like, they've brought that sort of the theme of the current times, but added this old Hollywood feel to it, this romantic, really, like, ooh, like, cinematic and just elegant and and I love the transition as well, like when the saxophone comes in. And it's even that dun 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 dun. It's giving very, like, kind of like bossa nova vibes as well. Like, there's those elements in there of that sort of Latin feel. I would say definitely like bossa nova. Dun, 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 dun. So it's making it feel like very sort of foreign in so many different ways. Like, there's so many elements to it where I'm like, where am I? Like, am I in, like, Brazil with the bossa nova vibes, or am I in Spain with acoustic guitar, or am I in old Hollywood with, like, a big, like, 50s dress or something? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just looking at this LP I've got here of, like, My Fair Lady, even though that's quite old, but, like, it's just giving this black and white old Hollywood feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, Natalie Wood type glamour, Marilyn Monroe type vibes, you know? That's what it's giving, like, with them. And just, like, the quality of the cameras that it used to have, where the diamonds used to just glisten like stars. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Oh, and I really loved how, like, the violin had its moment, the saxophone had its moment, but then they kind of came together, and it's like adding this sort of, like, the violin's like this elegant feminine nature, but the saxophone's this sort of masculine, expressing his emotions, and then they come together in the instrumental. And it's just this journey of the two merging together for, like, oh, it's stunning. And then the flipping acoustic, electronic, whatever it is, came in, the guitar, and it was like, now they're off somewhere else. Like, ooh, it was just, like, beautiful, man. Beautiful mix of futuristic vibes, of old Hollywood vibes, of acoustic kind of earthy vibes. Like, what? It's just so good. And Anna. It's like, oh, it's just so cool. And the bass as well. Yeah, and this bit's like like the harmonies, like the what is going on here? Definitely using that little the thing that you can use to change the vibe. Oh my God, let's get into this song, because I'm just, like, intrigued. Oh wait, I can just copy it from here. Intrigued to know more. Let's have a little look at context. Give us a lot, please, AI. So, Anna is a smooth jazz track, legendary bassist. Oh, he's a bassist. So why didn't it say that there then? Reggie Hamilton. Interesting. I'm so intrigued by this. I'm like, what is going on? Okay. So track 4. So he's a bassist though, but he didn't do the bass in this song. Okay. So it was released August 2003. The song features guest performances by renowned jazz flutist Herbert Laws and saxophonist Everett Harp. Where was the flute in this though? Am I like completely like deaf to it? Because like I would pick that up though. That's the saxophone. Violin, defo. Could that be the flute and they've just like changed it in post production? I'm like, I don't know. So 1-2 to the bass marked a return to a more contemporary and accessible jazz R&B and hip hop inflected fusion style for Clarke after years of heavy acoustic and film scoring work. The record features a wide range of guest artists, bridging classic jazz players with modern icons, including Q-Tip, Oprah Winfrey, and Amel Larrieux. I'm like, wait, guys, help me out in the comments. Gerald, help a girl out. What? I'm so like, okay. I really want to know more, guys. Okay, this site is spooky. I'm so I'm so intrigued as well as like interested and confused at the same time. Song context about song, because I'm like, this is amazing piece of artistry. Okay. Well, there's just not a lot going on, is it? But he's amazing, so it's good to know that he's a bassist. But let's have a look at the comments on this. Comments are turned off. Oh my god, that's so helpful. Wow, but I'm just like, I want to know more, man. I want to know more. More about song context. We're in this together, guys. We're in this together. Okay, of his multi-layered bass technique. But he may have like, because he was the producer. It says here he's associated performer, composer, and producer. So I'm guessing like he probably played the bass like to help Reggie or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But then eventually like Reggie was the one to play it in. So during the 90s, Clarke shifted his focus almost entirely to composing orchestral scores for films like Boys in the Hood and What's Love Got to Do with It. Oh my god. Wow. The song marked his grand return to the contemporary smooth jazz and jazz funk scene that he helped pioneer. Wow. So he's pivotal in the industry. While the track feels like a breezy, effortless, smooth jazz groove, the actual musical arrangement from Discog's album credits is highly sophisticated. Sounds for sophisticated. The bass layers. Clarke does not just play one bass line, he layers a piccolo bass tuned higher to play the sweet vocal-like melodies. Wow, over a traditional bass line that holds down the low-end groove. Cinematic shading, drawing from his years of movie scoring. That's what I get. Like you could definitely hear the the cinematic feel to it. Like, and it's interesting to see like he has a movie background, like making music and instrumentals for movies. So Clarke incorporated a sweeping string section arranged by Ira Hershon. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that, because it wasn't put here. That's annoying. Ira Hershon, to elevate the good life atmosphere. The Flute Legend. The track features guest instrumentation by legendary flutist Hubert Laws, adding a bright, airy texture to the background. The track is heavily punctuated by a crisp saxophone arrangement handled by Doug Webb and Everett Harp. The composition is entirely instrumental, meaning the story is told entirely through the mood of the music. I love that. The upbeat daytime tempo combined with luxurious strings and a dancing piccolo beat bass line is meant to paint a sonic picture of luxury, carefree relaxation, and the good life. What is this guest artist? Guest artists. I'm just like in my flow right now, guys. Like you were just watching me be me at this point. Um. Oh, okay. So, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say not on this on the album. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, wow, what a tune! What an interesting tune, like in terms of like everything that comes with it, and obviously the amazingness of it, the flipping string, the violin. I just love violin so much. But everything about it was so varied. Like he's really talented, man. Wow. And it's just really good to get to know and to be introduced to Stanley Clarke because again, he's such a pivotal from what I've learned is pivotal person in the transition of, you know, the genre of jazz and the evolution of jazz and how it evolved over time. So it's really nice to see that. Really nice to be exposed to Stanley Clarke. So thank you so much to Gerald for requesting this. If anybody else does have a request, there is a link in the description. But obviously, feel free to comment your thoughts down below. Comment anything that you know more about Stanley Clarke and about this song that I don't know. I'd love and appreciate any insight. Because I feel like I'm on this journey of just learning more about music. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Joe for requesting. Until next time, bye.